Hello, hello, and welcome everyone to the finishing, not nearly the finishing, but almost the finishing of my Chimera missions. Now, here, our mission is to do 8,000 combined. It could be 8,000 assist, it could be 8,000 damage, it could be 4,000 damage and 4,000 assisting damage. Regardless, we have to do 8,000 of it. Now, see, this is my time to shine. Now, as you can see, I look like the fastest medium in the matchmaking. Aside from that Burask, which I doubt has the equipment for this. Now, right away, I almost pass away in my chair just watching. Because that Skoda, if I had continued to go upwards, I believe would have spotted me, and it'd have been game over. Well, I don't think it would have been game over, per se, because all the enemies are not yet in position, but it would have been tough. So right away, we've spotted the T103, got 900 assisting on the T30. And we're already off to a good start. 200 assist on the T103. I don't know why you'd buy that vehicle, but to each his own. We're just auto-locking on him, don't worry, we have no plans to shoot at all this battle. As you can see, a little bit of a tree just fell down there, nothing to worry about. If anyone comes close, I'll spot him. Skoda still chilling in the middle. I actually don't know why people go and man that little bowl in the middle of the map. Maybe if you know. It's a tough position because once you get inside the bowl, you can't really get out. Because if you peek up, you're spotted. If you stay in there, you're useless. So it's just tough to deal with that, with being inside that bowl overall. Going to the bowl in the beginning of the map, in the beginning of the game, my bad, is just not a good idea. The STG guard, I actually do have that tank. It is pretty solid. Is wandering through the middle of the map. Must have seen a brochure. I think he's a tourist, but regardless, he's there. Brask in the middle. T103 is on the move again. He is spotted again. That T30. Wow. Okay. 7,000. No, 745 damage. We're up to 2,000 assist, which is all well and good. We're up to actually. That Burask just got wrecked. That Skoda just got wrecked. Unlucky for us, there is a sacrificial lamb pushing through the middle of the map. We're just worried about getting spotted overall because we don't want to get spotted. But as you can see, the rear of our tank is poking out of the bush. Now, technically, we could readjust ourselves here because the Badger is stunned, but eventually the stun wears off and he spots us. Now, I'm chilling. But then once I notice everyone stopping and looking at me, I just pull the trigger. And I'm out of here. Now, luckily that Scorpion hit my track, or else I'd be in a much, much worse situation. I get hit by the Scorpion G for the second time, and if its first shot penetrated, I'd be done. But as you can see, that T30 hit me hard, in fact. We're up to 6,500 combined, so you know I'm not going to quit on this side of the map. Just because I know there's so much more HP left. Now, we're just going to come back because they don't really have a medium tank in the proper position. They don't have a light tank at all. The other side of the map is where all their mobile tanks are. And let's be honest, they're not coming back. The guard is getting too aggressive. We're going to get right back into a different spot. It's not exactly the same spot. It's not exactly as good, but it'll have to do. That T30 and the Scorpion are sitting in right in that position around H1, H2-ish. H or J1. Either of those is the same, basically. It's a pretty dangerous position. As you can see, that they did knock down the tree over there. So we're just chilling here. E100's getting spotted. We're getting a little antsy. Because this is the closest we've come to finishing this mission. Actually, no, it's not the closest. We actually got to 7,400 combined once, and then we just got proxy spotted, unfortunately, and destroyed on the spot. We did have it to be a one-shot that game. Then we played, and we went like in the middle of the map. I forget what the map was, but we were playing the middle of the map as a one-shot. So as soon as we got proxy spotted, we were done for. It was not as if we could have retreated, as most of our team had died all around us, and if we moved, we were dead, basically. Now, the guard gets spotted. It wasn't me. Actually, it was me. My bad. I thought it was the T-34 217,300. Just 100 behind where we were before. Just 100 behind. Actually, just 700 away from finishing the mission. But keep in mind, it would be in our best interest to win this game as well. We do have a second mission. That T-34-2 got too aggressive, pushed out, got destroyed by the T-30. That was very predictable. Who didn't see that coming? Here is a second mission. Now this mission is, I don't know. It's not like it's tough, but I've been tryharding for 6-kill missions for a while now, and I'm just not going to be tryharding for this for the foreseeable future, especially since it'll be really tough to finish the arty missions over here now that the arty did get nerfed. Although now that the arty did get nerfed, it's a bit tough playing artillery, let's put it that way. Low damage, low XP, low kills. There's a T-95 over there, a T-30 as well. That T-30 needs to go. Like, he really needs to go. Now, we're worried about getting proxy spotted and destroyed again. As you see, we are having a bit of deja vu. Because there's a T-95 now pushing down the middle. That Badger almost ended us with his push. We actually don't get any assisting damage from that Scorpion G. I believe it was the Object 704 who got the assisting, who spotted him and then put the shot in himself. Regardless, we're on 7,317 still. Still chilling here. Still waiting. Still trying to farm damage. Or assisting damage. Mostly assisting damage, because that damage really isn't worth it here. As you can see, there's a Scorpion in a pretty aggressive position, so if we don't be careful, we can get spotted. I'm assuming he has some binocs. Why wouldn't he? Even if he doesn't have binocs, he's well inside a white circle, which means if we shoot without being careful, we're spotted for sure. Now, the STB-1 is dead, which is really nice, because all the mediums that flanked around from the 9-0 line or the 9-10 line, those guys are dead. So now we no longer have to worry about that flank being a threat. That T-95 is still chilling there. It is not worth taking a shot, even because not only would it not put us above a required amount, but we die as well, without a doubt. Plus, it was only a 50-50 pin from the looks of it. It could have been like 75-25, who knows. The T-95 is now pushing up. We're on 203, 203 spotting assist. We're thinking about taking that shot, but it's not worth it at all. We're already being passive, we're backing up, and there we go. Mission complete, but we're not finished yet. We still do need to win this battle, as it is in our best interest to get this order. T-95 did die, which is a great thing for us. Now it's only a matter of killing the E-100, the Scorpion G, the T-30, and the artillery. Now once that E-100 falls, we'll actually be able to make a bit of a maneuver and semi-circumnavigate the map. Now we're just thanking the teammates, because they really did all the damage dealing in this game. We didn't do too much. Regardless though, 8,400 combined. It's about to get a little more. That T-30, he really needs to go. Seriously. That E-100 is gone. That T-30 has just been an absolute menace. We're thinking about putting some blind shots into the Scorpion G just to see if we can hit. There goes one. We're just trying to line up on the map. I believe we missed them all. Yeah, we most definitely missed them all. Yeah, we're just putting them in blindly at this point. Now, we're gonna retreat now. My customizations are pretty fire here. Check them out. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Tumark did as well. Tumark did just basically doing missions, more or less. Just try-harding for 6 kill missions. All the medium tank missions. This tank has really been the workhorse as far as this set of missions goes for the Chimera. I completed most all of them with this tank here. Most all of them with this tank. And most all the medium tank missions were completed with this tank as well. It can be a really good tank. I'm not going to say it is, because at times it can be really, really undependable. The gun is one of the things that makes it that way. Oftentimes it is just frustrating. I believe the highest damage I've done in this is like 5,008 or 900. I don't think I've broken the 6K mark in this tank as of yet. Poor ISU does get destroyed by that T-30. The Type 61 spots the artillery. We are thinking about ignoring the artillery, but we might as well try. Never mind. Okay. T-30, Scorpion G left. It's all up to us now. Our survival doesn't really matter. We see him, we snapshot, and that's the undependable gun handling right there. Right there, that's it right there. We could have been dead, and we get lucky again. The Scorpion G just doesn't have the RNG to hit us. We try to take another shot on the move. It doesn't hit though. This tank is a master of that. The Scorpion G is spotted. He is panicking. We do actually miss another shot. I'm telling you, that gun handling. We finally get the last shot in there for 384. We've done just a flat 1,000 damage, 8,451 assistant damage. Victory. Now, let's look at the results. Okay, so here are the results of that game. A flat out 9,500 damage and a flat out 1,000. I mean, not 9,500 assist and a flat 1,000 damage. Now, it can't be more satisfying to get a flat out 10,500 combined. But we didn't get the ace. Now, how? 9,000 assist. Now I know assist and damage does seem to get you less XP than doing the damage yourself, but still, really. Now a lot of people on our team actually balled out. Here is us. The Object 704 got high caliber with 5,700 damage. Our ISU 3,247, which is great. And then the Object 268 actually pulled up with 3,000 damage, which is great as well. All of these assisted by me, likely. The Artillery is actually the 4th top by damage. He actually got a badge as well, which is weird. Actually 4 of our guys got some of the special badges up. That is weird. How did he get the tank sniper badge? Regardless, we all got special badges. 1,000 damage, 9,500 assist. And I'm gonna show you guys another game. Oh yes, this is my 2-month game. This is when I finally got it above 2 months. I got that with 4,000 damage and 600 assists. These shards were a pain to deal with, like really. And at the same time, see, check this out. And that can only mean getting damage. Getting damage yourself gets you more XP than doing assisting damage, which is weird because I did more combined in the last game without an ace than in this game. Although I did not have any kills. Kills are a big factor, and I had like 1 in that other game, but regardless, I'm not too mad. I'ma just show this game. Okay, so here we go. You just saw my highest assisting damage game in this vehicle. It was a bit of a, let's just say it wasn't the most exciting game of all time. if you're not interested in racking up a lot of assisting damage. But if you're interested in watching a pretty high damage game, here one is right here. Driving down. We're actually going to be gunning for the middle. Um, yeah, just gunning for the middle here. Okay. Right off the bat, we do get spotted. We do get hit. It's not a penetration. We do see a little bit of a snack here. We destroy his turret. Give him a ram. He bounces. We ram him again, and it's done for. One entire overpowered tier 8 tank just taken out, just like that. And we didn't even, and we were barely scratched. Just about 73 damage in exchange for 1200 damage. Worthy trades, I would have to say. Now we're just reloading. We had an amazing start so far. Found ourselves a bit of a tier 8 who couldn't really do anything about us after his turret was damaged. That guy looked like a pretty good player as well. I think he had the badge you get for acing the vehicle on yellow. So he aced it a couple of times. That tank actually is amazing. I finished the medium tank mission 15 with it on rental. I actually finished it so nonchalantly I wasn't even trying until the way end where I was just right about on it and I just try-harded and hunted down a poor Borsig. That's neither here nor there though. Leopard PTA wandering through the middle of the map. We are farming him. Last shot in 417. We unfortunately do not get the last one. And normal wheeled vehicle stuff. That is so ridiculous. We pre-aimed perfectly. Well, not perfectly because we didn't get a penetration, but we should have. If those wheels weren't there, penetration. But regardless, we are up to 2,400 damage. We've had 2 clips with 3 out of 4. The first clip, well, we couldn't really shoot a 4th shell because the guy was already done for. And the second clip here, wait, a Patton. Poor Patton. Actually, not poor Patton. He's actually messing up what I'm trying to do here. Stat padding Patton. I'm sure he's just lost. Anyways, our second clip, we hit the wheels of that wheeled vehicle there. We are looking around frantically. Let's turn off that camera. We are zooming in, get the nice penetration. Although we do lose our commander. Although it doesn't make any sense at all. He shot our track wheel. How'd our commander die? He should be up in the turret. Yeah, regardless of that wheeled vehicle. Now that little wheeled vehicle is just driving around like a maniac. Our Centurion is not having too good of a time. We are going to try again to help him versus that wheeled vehicle, but the wheels are too strong. Obviously, an entire shell is going to be absorbed into tires in real life, so this game is really accurate. That links, yeah, let's not talk about it. T69 driving by. I'm actually grinding through that tank as we speak. Although it is a bit of a tough grind. Why am I dropping off? Okay, I'm dropping off, but for no good reason. Actually, I was trying to farm that Borsig, but I'm nowhere near figured out. Okay, actually, yes, I know why I dropped off now. I remember because of that Conqueror in the middle. I didn't want to get flanked by that Conqueror. So I dropped down here in order to avoid that fate. Because I don't want to face a full life Conqueror while I'm on a reload here. Now that the Conqueror is actually going to be fighting our teammates. So we're going to leave them to that and go and farm this T10 here. Healthy T10, healthy Tortoise. we're gonna have a fun time, and then we're gonna go and deal with our problems over there in that Conqueror. Although it's not really a problem right now because we ran away. 380 into the rear. That's one. 406. That's two. Another one for 380. Now this guy's he's just suffering. 309. Actually 33 damage to finish him off. Now up to 3,600 damage. 749 assist. Already sitting on a pretty good game here. 3 kills as well, which is fine in my books. I believe we actually raised in our Mercs of Excellence. We're not at the 2 Merc status yet. We're waiting to see where that Conqueror is before we move out. Plus the fact that we were reloading, so there's no point pushing. The Conqueror is in a pretty bad situation, although he does not know it yet, because there's a bit of an AMX 5100 in front of him, a Char in front of him, and a P69 behind him. So yeah, there he goes. Now all that's left is a Lance and C, a Mod 1, and that Lynx that's been so lucky all game. He's on 279 HP. 279E right there. Except it's ERB mode. So now we're just rolling around trying to jump off this cliff without dying. Although it will be a tough task. Now, right here is where we almost. This was so close. Luckily, we landed back on our tracks. That was so close to being an epic fail. Although I do believe our team would have won they would have won regardless if we were there or not. But that fail would have costed us 1,000 damage. We're obviously gunning for this Lance and Z. We're looking to clip out another poor tier 8 tank. Who has no idea we're coming around from the rear. Now he is in a bad situation. We're coming around from the back. I believe he's even on a reload here, because he just takes out our tortoise. He's surprised. We come up, hit him in the rear. 424. He gets a nice shot into us. 327, and we're actually a high roll for him, I believe. We might have damaged his ammo rack. Regardless, he's done for. Absolutely finished. An entire tier 8 tank clipped out just like that. 279 hit points remaining in the battle, and we're not going to chase the wheeled vehicle directly, because we know if we do, we'll never catch him. We're actually going. We know he's going towards artillery, so we're just going to cut him off. We're taking the shorter route directly through the middle of the map, just so we'll arrive at our base just about the same time as him. Granted, he goes full speed straight forwards. So we're driving towards our base. We did not switch over to heat. So we only have 2 shells, 2 chances to finish this guy off. Otherwise, we're either done for or on a long reload. Now we expect him to be ahead of us, but he actually arrived a little later. He must have stopped somewhere in between. For a couple seconds, he comes up. We get him. Get out of here, little Lynx. No beef towards you, but you avoided that for way too long. GG. GG indeed. So that finishes off that game. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.